Day. Yippee! I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect that would work so flawlessly. I actually need to finish setting a few things up. I figured that was gonna be like step 1 of 16. Okay, there we go. So I got distracted from my previous cool thing to build with a different cool thing to build that I've been meaning to build for like literally like a few months actually. And I think that technically it like works. I just want to like add a little bit more like decorative stuff. I really hope it works. I'm really hoping that this harvester doesn't need to be like the same. Well, I guess we'll see. Put that there so that I can just deal with things for a moment. Now, if I turn this on... What the... Oh, I get it. Okay, so if you stop this too fast, it dies. What the? Oh, okay. There we go. Now... I think I still have, like, some false weave, right? It might be ghost weave. I can never remember which one is the one I need. Where's all that glass I made? I made like 1,000,000 glass earlier. Nice. Okay, that is the one that I need. I'm kind of just like waiting. I don't know why I had a whole pickaxe in there. Actually, hang on, I have some cool ideas. Actually... One more of these. I was about to say, and glass! And then it glassed. So, basically, I can see the future. I think that is what that means. Like, legally speaking. Okay. These are really just scaffolding blocks. Then... we'll literally just have there be, like, an open walkway there. Some ghost weave. Oh. That's sideways. I did it. I'm a gamer. I didn't just make like a million. Okay, I did not make a million sandstone. That's good. Yuri. Up. I really need to do something about that, like, crippling weakness that I have to water. I mean, you know, I have spells and stuff for it, but still, like... Does anyone else find it a little bit strange that, that glass uses the stone sound effect for being placed? I just need that powered off for a moment. Okay. Let me move over here. Now, I think these can now grow. I hope they can. Help. Help, I've stuck. This is the wackiest looking kelp farm I've ever made. Granted, it's because I'm using gantry carriages instead of, like... That's weird. Non-gantry carriage things. I usually do not use gantry carriages for anything, and so I made it with gantry carriages. Okay, just one moment. Okay. We'll put these in here. Next up, I need more basically everything from Create. So, I can just look over this. I have an andesite generator upstairs, don't I? Is that still running? I think I turned it off. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Girls' Day the other day, and so Star gave me a present. So let me read this real quick. If you don't know, Hinamatsuri, I think I've pronounced that correctly, but I don't know, is a Japanese holiday / festival celebrating girls and dolls, the toy kind. My Star's family doesn't celebrate in the traditional way and mostly focus on showing their appreciation for the girls in their lives. So Star figured that they'd get me something, a little something something to show their appreciation for me. Which is very sweet, honestly. Like, that's super sweet. I'm actually gonna put up some of these lanterns, honestly. I like that. Those are panels. Do they have to be on top of things? No. Lovely. And they... My liege? Okay. Let me put one up in the therapy room. Huh. There we go. I will put one in the broom closet. And does this still flip correctly? Awesome. And then one like here. That's good, I like that. I'm not sure what I will do with the pink petals yet. And these I will keep track of for now. And let me just replace my current backup axe with just a slightly fresher one. Yeah, so... Hello, slowly hovering chicken. Server seems to be struggling for some reason. I wonder why. Yeah, so if you guys were not aware, I am gender fluid. You know, I got the little, like, pride patch on my arm and everything. And so I actually really do genuinely appreciate, you know, being included. Okay. You saw nothing. What was I doing? Okay, right, the andesite machine. Neat. Literally, like, I should just transport a bunch of this inside real quick. I woke up today with, like, a sore throat, and that's it. And there's supposed to be rain on the, I love drinking liquids. There's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to be rainy or snowy in a bit. And so I'm wondering if this is, like, my body responding to temperature stuff, or not temperature, like, pressure changes. But at the same time, it's really annoying, and so I'm probably gonna have to, like, set up a doctor's appointment later today and just make sure that it's not actually a dangerous thing. Whee. Literally, actually, yeah, let me get another 6 stacks of andesite. Actually, my goal is I would like to have basically everything in here maxed out. I feel like the server's real slow today. Like, I'm gonna, like, put some water down, right? Yeah, I think the server's pretty slow today. It works. Ooh. So, also, additionally, another thing that I'm actually planning on working on some while we're waiting for stuff to kind of process is, as you can see, the anchor's down, and I've marked out where the anchor goes. And I basically want to blow it up so that it looks like there's, like, a little bit of an impact crater. Additionally, I'm not actually headed over there yet. But I did finish the other end of the ship. And I will show y'all at some point. Oh, let's not drop that. Turns out the source production for these ships is actually really slow, and I may need to improve it at some point. It's not what I meant to do. This is, click, click, blip, 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 blip. Yeah, one of the downsides I think about Ars Nouveau is if you are going too fast while there's even a little bit of server lag, then it will, press the wrong thing, and it's a little bit obnoxious sometimes. There really should be a glyph that's like a hoe and a glyph that's like stripped wood. There we go. It's weird that, like, I'm not lagging a whole lot. It is very definitely the server that is lagging. And then I want, like, cobblestone. And do I have any mossy cobblestone? I do. Little bit of just, like, slightly mossy stuff. I wonder what the, like, main purpose of all these different nodes are. No, I'm gonna need, like, I think 2 full stacks of shafts. Hang on. How much do these hold? A large amount. Nice. Anyway. I think that's gonna break it later, but it's fine. I actually want them to, like, grow a whole lot. I might actually go in and rework that so that there's a button that you press that sends the gantry shaft out once and then back again. Nighttime. Daytime? There it is. I had to, like, say daytime and summon the daylight. I guess. Oh! Let's go make a trowel. Tired of all those owls blocking your driveway? Well, then you gotta get owl trowel. I've always wanted an owl trowel. Okay. Yeah, so this box is basically just filled with prep stuff for a tablet of sanctuary. Bleh. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what a trowel does in the Quark mod, I've never actually used them before. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, why did this idiot scare me like that? Dude, I can't even die. Uh-huh. Yeah, like, literally, this guy just, like, frickin' jump scared me. I don't even know why you're here, punk. Mm-hmm. That's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, but as you can see, it will randomize what block is being placed. That is way too much moss right there. Still too much moss. We're actually removing moss from the rest of it now. That's not the button I pressed. It's laggy. Yippee. I might actually, like, try and see if I can, like, set up, like, a campfire thing underneath this, so that it looks like there's, like, a smoking from the impact. Whoops. Now, the reason why I keep, like, going back into my inventory and removing Podzol and whatever, is literally just, like, because then it's not gonna keep placing Podzol. There we go. Let's see how this goes now. Wait. Let me out. Hmm. I have already noticed a minor flaw that I'll point out once it's, like, right there. Yeah, see how it lands on this piece of mossy cobble instead of actually going in all the way? Oops. I need it pulled back up. Wait, that's the wrong button. I just pressed the call button while the elevator was here. No. There we go. Now that he's been on the server for like more than 35 seconds. 36 seconds, if you're wondering. There we go. Now it fits a little bit better into like this little crater that I've got going on there. And then I might actually build a similar thing on the other end as well. Just have like this tiny little floating island of rock with a crater in it. Could have sworn that there was someone standing here. That's weird. Maybe I'm going insane. You know, not an unlikely thing for clarification. There we go. Also not what I meant to do. So it's 256, which is 4 stacks. So let's start with... Is it coming? Huh. I think it just showed up. There it is. I may have just broken that. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong machine. One, two, three, four. And then do I have any glass item frames? Yeah. I'm actually gonna put icons of what things make on top of these. She's Springland. I wish that there were a more efficient way to move these downwards. Like I do think that chain gear shifts should have some flavor of up down options. Oh my gosh, it has only made 9 of them. This is gonna take forever, y'all. Okay. I know it's like evil, but here we go. Input. These are so cool. Like these auto crafters are so cool. I just wish they were moving faster, like the rest of the server. This makes like what, 6 stacks, I want to say. Yeah, this will make 6 stacks. Sweet. Next up. Um, 120 block radius. So let me show y'all this. Nope. So there's this target here. You press this button, and it teleports you to an exact duplicate of the ship in the end. So welcome to an exact duplicate of the ship in the middle of an end void. Isn't that cool? Why did I bounce? I don't normally do that. Now, Didn't I not grab a thing? Okay, I didn't. Oh, and I need dirt? Interesting. Good to know. I'm actually gonna double check how much source is down here. Nice. Oof. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna use a warp scroll to go back home. So not what I meant to do. This is a little bit insufferable, actually. Like, this lag is actually kind of annoying. Quickly grow tree, grows it to mega size. Huh. How do I make these? So charcoal. So water bottle to glowstone becomes a thick potion. Then I add charcoal to that, and it becomes a biochar potion. And then I add a ghast tier pumpkin seed. How many ghast tiers do I have? Oh! That's a few of them, actually. Aegis. Aegis. An egg wine. Malohi. Strad. I like that there's a bunch of them named after the different music discs. That's funny. Okay. I need glowstone, charcoal, 2 tiers. There we go. Does it not work for stone? Does it have to be cobble? I feel like most recipes in the game use cobble, or use stone over cobble. Oh, and I need a little bit of blaze powder. And let me go moisten these bottles, I guess. I fear I may be going mad, by the way. I feel like I keep seeing another player nearby, and it's weird. Leaping out of wild wings, water breathing out of the spikes, really. Using the spikes for water breathing feels a little bit strange to me. Like, I would have figured that it'd be like thorns or something like that. I did just realize that it always... I always forget, but these potions always craft in batches of 3, don't they? You know, unless you just don't make as many. Which you could do. Just saying. Okay, next up, I need to add charcoal to a thick potion. That's kind of interesting. How do you make regular jam? Maybe you don't make it when it's not neutralized. Maybe that's part of the bit. Interesting, you use vexing bark to neutralize the pomegranate. Or blazing bark to make it cooler. Okay, and then I add a ghast tier to these. Oh, and then I want to know... It's gotta be like one of these, the Archwood ones, right? My magic is rainbow, though. But I think the purple ones look good. Oh, I got a bucket of dirt. Oh my gosh, we need to name this snail. Grimpo Jellybean and Bucket of Snail the Snail. My favorite part about the dirt bucket is it just places a block of dirt. Like, yeah, you know, it's a block of dirt in a bucket, but still. Now, I really hope that this works as well as I want it to. If it doesn't, that's fine. I will probably just, like, build a tree here instead. I need to... think I need to make this into a thingy. Yeah, because I can't drink it either. Young man. Gun. I say, young man. A gun. That's the end of the song. They just say young man gun, and then it's just silence for like, how long is YMCA? Like 4 minutes? You can't. Dang it. How do you... Okay, don't I have a grow glyph? Hang on. There we go. So you have to hit it on the stem. And now I'm literally just gonna hang out. Actually, yeah, no, I'm just gonna hang out here and see how this thing looks. Because normally these are like thick trees. And if it's not gonna be thick, then I will build one myself. While I wait. Gosh darn it. Someday, I want to, like, open up the door as I fly over and just slide right into the house. Yippee! Welcome! That's a lot of shafts. Put everything in here. Awesome. I'm still gonna need way more, cogwheels than I actually already have, just so that I can make all of these, what are they called? 4-way thingies? I don't know. I never remember what they're called. But let me get 6 of these. How much of this is? Oh, that's empty entirely. And then let me look over this. I think it might need, like, more. One, two, three, 4. This one is casing input, accepts logs and alloys. And then any further will... Oh, system's already basically backed up. I forgot this. Oh my goodness gracious. I forgot about that. That's a little bit of an abomination. I love it. I don't remember if I built this on stream, but this is one of those machines that's just so stupid. Like, when these things get finished, they slide over to a weighted ejector that throws it onto a depot. It then gets grabbed by this chute and ends up in this barrel. Ah, man, I love that. How is this one doing? Okay. Actually, I'm going to put these 12 shafts in here. Okay, well, let's go upstairs. Whoa. Okay, let's go fix this. I thought Ghostweave let you walk through it. Okay. That's not very efficient. Gonna be honest, I feel like it might actually be easier to make, like, the classical thing where it just, like, has, stuff. I don't know. Actually, I think that the solution is literally just lower the water. But that's fine, I will do it later. Not because I am lazy, but because I don't want to be doing too many things right now, because the server is full of glue. Oh, I rubber banded. First time I feel like that's happened. I feel like the server will be restarting relatively soon as well. Because I know that it always restarts like halfway into one of my streams. Hey, what'd I tell ya? Ow. Hang on, let me... Here we go. This is called Loading Screens. It's from Homestar Runner. Actually, you know what? No, it doesn't make sense without the visuals. Let me play that one Dinky Kirby song. Anyway, I should try and at least finish me pasta. Sorry, wrong button. Update. I'm not actually full enough to finish all of the pasta that I got. I'm gonna go put, like, the 1 cup-ish of various mix-ins and or pasta in the fridge. When we return, I will play Minecraft again. Keep staring at Markiplier jingling keys or something, I don't know. Hello. I wonder... I wonder how good of a Markiplier impression I can do. Like, genuinely. Should I do a Markiplier impression? Give me a second. Hello everyone, my name is Markiplier. Hang on. Hello everyone, my name is Welcome, and anyway, that's what I've got. All I'm given. I don't know if this is what reality is supposed to look like. This is definitely more of what reality is supposed to look like. Man, this just is not what I want the tree to be, though. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna build my own. Where did the tree go? We got 2 sticks because I tried to cast timber instead of breaking a block. That's weird. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Rose. Yeah, things feel like they're being a lot more smooth right now. Yeah, that was jostling around a good bit earlier. Okay. Let's see. I do wish that I could figure out how to, like, make machines that are actually efficient instead of just, like, idle games. Because most of my machines are glorified idle games. Okay. I need vexing leaves, actually. Rose is so formal. It's so interesting. Because, like, everyone else on the server is always, like, very much like, oh, hey, what's up? And then Rose is just, salutations. It is great to meet you today. Like, it is such an interesting, what's the word that I'm looking for? It is such an interesting, contrast. There it is. It is such an interesting contrast between everybody else on the server. Eeping time. Honk shoo, me. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's so interesting. The last, like, 3 weeks I've been getting my work schedule in the middle of a stream. I do have, like, a... Oh, man, those look so cool. Starwalker is number 6. Okay, ow. Yeah, wait, hang on, that doesn't actually hurt. But, you know. And then I should just cast Timber. And the whole thing comes down. So, honestly, I really only need to do, like, maybe 2. Whee! Ouch. Okay, give me just one moment. And then... There we go. Awesome. once I'm done with this, I need to work on a video that I'm trying to release on Sunday, which will be nice. Assuming that I can actually get it to look decent, it'll be nice anyway. And if I can't, then rip. There we go. I pressed that one like 3 times. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay, and then I'm also actually going to use a bunch of copycat. That was a bit of a voice crack there. Whoop. A bunch of, like, copycat stuff as well. Bites and slabs and vertical slabs. This may be something that I have to do in creative mode. Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build this in creative mode. So how about... give me one moment, and I'm actually gonna load into my creative mode test world, where I built the original airship. And I need some, like, silly music, you know? No, I can't use, like, any Undertale stuff, because apparently Materia Music Publishing is throwing a temper tantrum again. I can't use, like, real music, because... As previously mentioned, I am not a big fan of, like, you know what it's called. I don't actually, hang on. I'm not a big fan of, like, copyright strikes. I could do A Hat in Time. What about, like... Let's literally just do Mafia Town, yeah. Okay. So this is where I built the original airship, as you can tell, because it is the airship that we have. And I wanted to have, like, a tree here, right? So I need... So, first off... It's gonna be technically big. This music feels really loud, by the way. There we go. So I need some copycat things. Where in the world did vertical slabs go? Oh, they just get placed vertically, okay. No, doing it this way won't make it look natural is the concern. So let me pull up the interweb and do an interwebnet search and say how to build natural trees in Minecraft. I accidentally typed Minutecraft, one moment. Minecraft. Ah, WikiHow, the foremost explainer of things. That... Okay. That's a big tree that they're telling me how to build. Let me literally just look over things for a little bit. Okay, I have some ideas here. So I'm actually gonna block it out with just like wool. It's kind of the shape that I want, honestly. I feel like this end part is a little bit wacky, so we'll do that. Real quick, I'm actually going to go into my video settings, quality, leaves should be fancy. Surely fancy leaves will not be too much of a resource sink. By the way, if you're wondering, I spawned in this world, I spawned here ish. And that was weird because I spawned like underneath that. Oh. Can I make this? No, I can't. That's a shame. Hang on. What? One moment, I'm distracted. Ah! There we go. I gotta rewatch a Minecraft Evo at some point. It was a good series. I enjoyed it. Watch from like Martin's. I should watch from like Martin's perspective or something, because I watched with Grian when I was in like high school. You know, like several years after it ended. It's not a bad tree, but the leaves are too little. Man, if only I had just, like, a bunch of examples of what trees looked like everywhere. I think I like it. Yeah, I think that works. There's a lot of extra space over here, so let me... And then I will put this in by 1. Actually, hang on. Sorry, I'm making like a really precise and little bounding box for this. And then I'm literally just ripping out Vexing Tree. I should not have a :3 on it. Save. Now I will bounce back over here. What am I doing? What are these noises? Let me actually leave this one on for a little bit. It is tree time. Where's my schematic cannon? Small tree. This and that. I hope this is enough wood. I'm just gonna stand here and punch this until it stops being. I said stop. And then, like, 5 gunpowder is probably enough. Oh, and I need, like, a chest. Nice. There we go. And now I'll put you here. And then I will load it up with 64 of... Let me get a materials checklist, just so that I know for certain. Ah! Hi, Lonnie! Ow. Okay. It's not a checklist yet, it's a clipboard. Ah! Well, Lonnie's blipped out of existence. What a shame. Okay. So put you in, put you in. Oh my gosh, it wanted white. Ah, I forgot to... Did I really forget to remove one of the white walls? RIP. Don't replace solid blocks. Skip missing blocks. Go. I almost fell over. Oh, yes. I think it would also be fun to go in and take the sails and make them all out of, like, ghost weave or something, so that you go straight through them. Anyway. I think Lonnie's looking for me in my house. Ah, there he is. Hello!
Sup? I saw your anchor and immediately crashed.
Yeah, I don't know why that would happen.
I don't know either.
Eh.
The tree.
Yeah, I'm making a tree. It's a very small tree.
It's still a tree.
Yeah. So how you doing?
Doing all right. How's the mini game coming along?
Definitely have made a lot of progress on it.
Oh, that doesn't sound very
Yeah. That's part of my plans for today, except the server's been lagging a lot, and so I was kind of like just prepping stuff and gathering a ton of create materials for it.
Yeah, we don't really know what the deal is. Apparently my chunk is no longer causing that much. Doesn't have that high of a TPS anymore, but the server is still like this. So...
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. We literally don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's a RAM issue or something.
Maybe this is the problem with Death not being here. Plot twist? Plot twist, Death being on vacation actually means that we can't turn off the server and it has a memory leak?
Oh my god. I mean,
That would be
the memory
phenomenal,
leak is-
actually.
the memory leak is a pretty likely explanation,
Yeah.
all things considered, because even with the restarts, it doesn't do much.
This is definitely not finished, though.
Is it because you're out of...
No.
Huh.
Maybe it was out of leaves. It said that it only needed 6 leaves, though. These checklists are a little bit stupid.
They lied to you.
Yeah. And I just put my freaking table away. I did it! Straight through the door! What is it called? Oh. Wasn't in storage. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Now.
Oh, nice cross posts.
Yeah. They're real silly. Big fan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could traumatize Joe if she encounters these.
Why?
That's something you should ask her.
Okay.
Just a very stupid bit.
Oh, the white wall must have been one of the inside blocks that I missed. That's fine. There we go, trees. They are us.
Hooray.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the end. Wait.
Oh. Is that where this ship, like the ship
That's
goes to?
where the ship goes.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Come on in.
Oh yeah.
You want to press the button?
Sure.
We'll have to go one at a time, just because it only targets one person.
That's fine.
Let me check fuel reserves. Oh yeah, we're good on fuel. So you just stand right on this target, fiddle with the wheel. I'm not seeing anyone come through, so like... Ah, and there you go, welcome! Whoop, is he here?
I'm loaded in. I'm... Okay, phased in.
Yeah. And it just looks the exact same on the inside, except for the window here. And so you get up, and we're just in the middle of the end.
Sick.
Isn't that such a cool effect?
It's sick as heck, man.
Yeah, I'm so proud of it.
I just gotta add the other tree.
Yeah. We're like northeast of the main island-ish.
I see.
Like literally just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh, I should double check. Okay, great. Fuel reserves
that
are still
anchor's
fine.
not gonna be used for a while.
Is it just dangling it? Okay, cool. I want to make like a little floating island that it like shatters. Like a bunch of chunks of stone floating in the air, so that when you lower the anchor, it just drops into the middle of them.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Now, previously it told me it needed like 20 and 6. This time it says 20 and 70. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh, it keeps the gunpowder when you pick it up. I did not know that. How's this doing up here? Oh my gosh. Hey, do you happen to have dirt with you? I forgot to bring dirt.
I got better than dirt.
You got better than dirt? Dirt 2?
I got better than dirt. This is dirt 2 right here in my hand.
Oh my gosh, they made dirt 2?
They made dirt 2.
Could I borrow like 4 more things of it?
Of dirt 2? Yeah, sure.
Heck yeah, thank you. I'm planning on setting up about 4 of these. Or 5 of them. 4 more. There it is.
Should you use source berries instead of carrots? Because they like do more? Or is it just because rabbit?
Do source berries do more for a mycelial source link? I thought it was only for the agronomic ones.
I think so, yeah.
Huh.
Mycelial source links, they do because they are magic.
Let me...
Maybe.
Yeah. I saw nothing about it in the online docs, but those are... they don't appear to be very well maintained, honestly.
Yeah, it says generates a moderate amount of source from nearby food, generating more from more nourishing food. Source berry food is worth more than other mundane foods.
Huh.
Have some source berries.
But at the same time...
At the same time, you are a rabbit.
At the same time, I do like the theming of carrots, but... efficiency. Efficiency is more important than theming, I think.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Would you like... What's that?
Like a pedestal or something.
Do they have to be put on a pedestal for it to work?
No, but like just in case, like the server's like, entity clearing thing doesn't get rid of it while it's like laying on the ground, so it doesn't waste source.
The pedestals will only... yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna grab some pedestals when I get home.
I can give you pedestals.
That would be nice, yeah. Also, is an enchanter's sword better than a netherite sword? No, they're equal. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're about the same.
Huh.
But you can add spells onto enchanter swords. So
yeah. What's that?
And they basically never break because they repair themselves when you recover mana.
Which is a lot.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I wouldn't worry about them breaking.
Yeah, I'll probably replace science with I don't know, something. Isn't it like Control T, Alt T? No. I mean, like
you can also use the reactive enchantment to like have a spell on science whenever you use it.
Yeah. I also should set up a shield as well, like an enchanter's shield. Actually, an important question about the enchanter's sword. Can I apply a runic etching to it? Do you know?
I don't know.
Actually. Oh, well. One way to find out then.
Yeah.
Honestly, using this because it's it doesn't cost source down there, so. Hello.
Hi.
I think somebody toilet trained Fren, which like, I'll take that. It's kind of nice actually.
Why? It's pretty useful.
Yeah. Alright. What was I doing? What's she doing?
I'm looking. I see that you. I'm seeing if you moved. I'm wondering why you kept the box from the Secret Santa thing.
Because, I mean, I might as well, you know?
Yeah, I just didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just thought you just moved stuff into your like inventory or into your like storage system or something.
Eh. You want to see something moderately inefficient that I made?
Oh boy, moderately inefficient.
Moderately as in it functions.
Okay.
It's a kelp farm. I got 16 kelp so far. I need to lower the water level because right now if it grows above the level of the harvester... Wait, there's a really easy fix to that actually. Hang on. Yeah, okay. But right now if it grows above the level of the harvester doesn't pick anything up and it just breaks the stuff below it. But actually, as I was talking, I could literally just, like, put 2 more harvesters on it, and then that would work.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is it finally finished? It is. Awesome. I made way more large cogwheels than I meant to. Rip.
If you need cogwheels, I can always give you some.
It's less of like, oh, I desperately need these things, and more of a, I want to have these on hand for me to use. Is it still making them over here? There we go. All of these farms are incredibly inefficient, but I think they're fun.
Fair enough.
So for that mini game that I'm doing, literally, like, my first thought is, what if I just, like, for now, what if I just, like, make Spleef or something?
Okay.
I'm not sure how I would have it automatically renew, just because I'm not sure how to automate snow without injuring the golem.
Okay, I mean, in order to get... That is kind of tough, because getting the...
Yeah.
Getting the snow...
Also, I'm probably wrong, but don't they, like, die in the end or something?
I don't know.
My other thought is I could have it be like a King of the Hill kind of thing, where you have, like, a single platform in the middle, and there's, like, parkour around it, and once you get to the middle platform, there's a control mechanism that you can use to make the parkour more difficult.
Okay. That's a possibility. I'm trying to think how you would automatically, like, refill all the snow. That is an interesting question.
Yeah.
Because you could probably use spell turrets, but like...
Well, what I was thinking is I would use snow golems, and then I believe a mechanical plow would harvest the snow, and then that would, I think, compress... 1 second, let me double check. Yeah, it would pack it into snow blocks, and then you can actually just use deployers to place them.
Ah.
And so I would have a line of deployers that place all the snow, and then pistons that just push it out repeatedly until they hit the push limit, and then there you go. My concern is I don't know how I would do that without killing the golems at some point.
Yeah.
So I need a linked controller. I'm gonna go upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs to gather all this stuff because it's just gonna be easier up there. Because this area is closer to all the storage, so it's just faster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, let's see. I made 1,000,000 of these the other day. These have to be wooden buttons. Yes, they do. And then I need to make a lectern. There we go. I think that's correct. Nope. Hang on. There we go. I know that it's, like, really inefficient, but I'm a big fan of, like, running back and forth between like, all the different storage locations in a workbench. It's just,
I mean, look,
it's just a good aesthetic feel. Okay.
Hold on, I'm testing something.
I really thought you were just like, oh, I'm gonna steal all your source, and I'm like, what the frick?
No, this is full. Okay, so you can transfer between...
Interesting.
And your source jars.
That's cool. I've stolen some of your source. Hoo-hoo.
Oh, no.
No, no, whatever will you do?
But no, that's just interesting because you can theoretically then, I guess, just have a
delivery service.
Giant source, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Giant source farm that can output to basically everyone, so it can connect to multiple Ender source jars at once.
That would actually be a really interesting setup. Of you have it so that anyone who subscribes to the service just brings their source jar to you. You put it in your home, and if they, like, fail to pay the subscription, then you just move it out of range.
Just break it?
You move it out of range, or you, like, disable the relay. And then there you go, that's it.
See?
There would definitely be ways to abuse it, for example. If I just get a bunch of source relays from the source jar that you're providing me into my own source jars and just drain your reserves and then cancel.
Siphoning source.
Siphoning source! Let's siphon an infinite material!
Like siphoning gasoline from someone's car, but no, it's from the giant source generator.
Yeah. Man, I love siphoning gasoline.
You just do that, like, for the love of the game?
Yeah, I just do it for the love of the game, man.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
You do you.
Yeah, just for the bit.
For the bit.
Yeah, for the bit.
You do. Isn't that, like, illegal though?
Only if you get caught.
Don't you think you shouldn't be admitting to this?
Admitting to what? Admitting to what?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Uh-huh. You better.
You better. Are you threatening me?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? It's not a threat. It's a promise.
Don't make me throw a block at you.
What are you gonna do? Kill me?
I
need 2 of these.
There are fates worse than death back.
Yeah. But still, also, that's such a phenomenal reply. Just, what are you gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah, especially when you can't be killed.
When we can't die. If I had a nickel for every world that I had been to that didn't have a death, I'd have like 7 nickels.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 2.
No. Now, if I had a nickel for every world that didn't have a death that was unrelated to me, I'd have 2 nickels.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I've killed death before, but I am saying that apparently, on several accounts, death has found me obnoxious enough that it just left until I went away.
Interesting. That's
one thing that I have realized in looking over almost 24,000 years of memory is that I'm apparently really good at annoying deities.
that could be a very useful skill.
Yeah, honestly. Where in the world did my shield go? Shield, and then it just needs golden source.
Hold on a sec.
It is 18, I think. Where did he just go? I know he said hold on a sec, but like where? Alright. There we go. Hello.
Hi. Wait, so what is this linked up to? Is it linked outside to the...
Linked up to the farm that I keep in my basement, actually.
it uses the...
Yeah. Because that one is just entirely automated.
Makes sense. Instead of the cow murder machine. Squisher. The ethical. Like to be ironic? Sometimes, sometimes life is poetic like that. You put him in the machine? Oh. For the bit? Oh. Hey. Yeah. I don't believe so, but you can use the enchanting apparatus to give your sword enchantments. Like, look up the recipe for like looting 1, and you'll see. You can put it. Like, you can put the components on the pedestals and then put the sword in, and it'll get level 1. Then you can upgrade it to level 2, 3. So you don't need experience or an enchanting table to do it. Yeah. You just need a lot of source gem blocks. Oh yeah, lets you reflect projectile spells. I got that on my sheet. You can also do reactive, which lets me throw blocks on my sword. I think is funny. Yeah, you can do that. No. Well, okay, so you would need reactive for that. Because by default, it is like the sword's enchantment is like a touch spell that activates when you hit an enemy. But if you have reactive on it, you can give it an enchantment that's not like a spell that's not touch, and you could do self heal. Well, I do have some reactive books because you have to like enchant. Well, normally you have to use the enchanting apparatus to get it. That's reactive 3, which gives it a 75% chance to proc. Well, reactive 4, that's on you because I don't think I got the materials for it. Yeah. Yeah. But still, that'll give you a 75% chance for the spell to activate whenever you, like, swing the sword. So, that's enough. You can just do self-heal with that, and then you can, yeah, that'll be useful still. Well, it's not that useful now, because you can't die, but, you know, maybe in the future, when we fix this, you can change it, yeah. If you put a spell parchment on the pedestal and you put the sword in the enchanting apparatus, it'll go to the new spell. So, that's very useful. A lot of my stuff has reactive on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I don't think that you misunderstand. I could just dump Man in the Void whenever I want. The Ender Pearl Stasis thing is a kindness thing to him. Yeah, that the state. I just don't think he'd believe me if I told him, "Hey, you should make a stasis chamber." Uh so you know, I don't think I could get him to do it. I think like 3 or 4 blocks of water. It really just has to be enough so that when you throw the pearl down there, it doesn't touch the bottom. Mm-hmm. But you're so good at jumping. Makes sense. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go work on something, but I'll say I'm looking forward to seeing what
How long have I been
shenanigans you
muted
make.
on stream? Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you, chat, for telling me that I've been muted on stream.
How
Sick.
long?
Probably last time that I had to pause and cough.
That's not a very...
Yeah.
That's a very
Not too
abstract
long.
time point.
Okay, not too
Okay.
long. That's good. That's very good. Okay.
You've been muted for the past hour. No one knows what's going on.
Plot twist, I've been muted for 2 hours. Woo! It hasn't been long. Okay, that's good. Nope. There we go. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go work on it.
Matt,
I'll
Matt's
see you
threatening to
around.
send airstrikes to my house if I do it again, Lonnie.
Do what again?
Leave myself muted on stream.
Preemptive strike him. I don't know.
No. Matt, my only like real skill in attacking people is being a nuisance.
Wait, does that mean that he? Okay. Well, you know.
I don't know if the threat is towards my real world house or to the burrow. Honestly, I can't tell.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah, it might be both.
Oh well.
In character, no. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doomed.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks. Good luck with your various projects. Also,
Yes.
hang on, I was gonna ask a thing. We are doing Tug Widow in like a week. Make sure that you're ready for it.
Yeah, I
Yeehaw.
gotta check up on my character sheet. I will.
Yeah, just DM me. Let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see
Bye.
ya.
Good luck. Okay. I need a lot more. Let me also grab, like, a bunch of stone bricks. I think I'm just gonna, like, probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna, like, block the whole thing out with just stone. And then I will go in and get all of the fanciness. So let me get, like, 1,000 dirt as well. Do I have any signs? I do! 3 signs. That's not gonna be enough, but... Okay. So the signs are literally just gonna be like, more accurately, the signs and the dirt. What I'm gonna do with all of these is once I have finished like blocking out where I want the general arena stuff to be, I will do a cool thing. And by that, I mean crime. No, not crimes. Not this time. Wait. Was I given pedestals? I was given pedestals. Awesome. My brain always reads this anchor as a, My brain always reads that anchor as being a, whatchamacallit, as being like a ladder or a way up. Because on the server where I built like the airship fleet, I had like an elevator. It was literally just like a rope pulley. That is such a weird noise. Lonnie's dead. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. Hmm. And Rose is down. Can I have that back? Now, oh. Really? Did not think that was gonna work, actually. Wow. Hopefully that'll work. Like hopefully this will, like, give me more source, which, one source berry is, like, 0 source, apparently? That's nice. That's good to know. Great. Awesome. So I think another thing that I want to do, actually, is later I'm actually going to, like, crack open these slightly somewhere on each boat. The same space on each boat, and literally just have it be like, ah, yeah, no, this is the thing. What is that? Huh. Okay, well. Awesome. And then I do 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You didn't see that. I didn't put that there. It's an illusion. Sent by Gregoris. I feel like I crouch, I sneak so fast that it's actually a little bit difficult to manage. Huh. This was exactly 64, huh? Yeah, because it was 8 by 8, wasn't it? Okay. So we're gonna have... Maybe I should have there be 6. I do not expect that there will ever be 6 people playing this game, but, you know, I do like symmetry. Yeah, that's probably good. Now, time for me to be a little bit weird about this concept. I think that they should have it so that the mage blocks, like, crack before they break, because right now they break a little bit abruptly, and that's scary. Nice. Wait. I'll need another one in a bit. It would be very funny to put a bed in here as well, just for the bit. But that would be a bad idea, because then it would, like, blow stuff up. Anyway, so my idea... Could have sworn that there was, like, a thread of just flight, where you just fly. Oh, they have two different versions of it. Huh. Here's nearby. We'll refresh it. Okay. Alternatively, I could just build it in creative mode. Or at least I could block it out in creative mode, maybe? Oh, except that's just a whole hassle. Because you can't actually make, like, super flat or void worlds in, with Terralift active. Fun fact. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Oh, and I should, accessibility settings. Sneak is now toggle. Okay. So, I think a lot of it is going to just be, like, pillars floating in the air kind of thing. And I think what I want to do is I actually want to have it so that you have launchers. Like, have you played Splatoon? I want to have it so that there's basically, like, some kind of system that will just catapult you wherever you, like, to whichever location you want to go. Yeah, so... Not what I meant to do. Here we go. So the way that this will work is each one of these sections will be like a weighted pressure, or a weighted ejector. Yeah. Let me actually make, like, a proper note about this real quick, just so that I don't lose track of everything and have to rewatch, like, a 2-hour-long VOD. realistically 3-hour-long VOD. So in the middle-ish? Oh, why did my sound stuff on OBS freeze? Hang on. OBS is really struggling right now, y'all. Oh, it's back to normal? Okay, cool. I think it just wanted me to like, establish that it was struggling, and then it would feel better. Which is... Man, what a mood. So, there will be a specific area in the middle-ish, that's like, you know, the thing. The, whatchamacallit. I should also figure out what this thing is. I think that's just an end city, honestly, but, like, the roof color's different. Anyway, sorry, I'm distractible. So the way that it'll work is you get these, it will launch you out over the arena to, like, one of 4 starting locations. I might need to add, alternatively. One of 4 starting locations. There we go. There we go. One of 4 starting locations. Once again, my mild hallucinations. Get him. Get him. Uncool. I'm gonna have to come through here with, like, kelp or something, or just a million water buckets. I'll probably just come through here with, like, a million water buckets. And by that, I mean 1 water bucket and, like, an infinite water source, which I should set up shortly, actually. Why did I press shift when I meant to glide? There we go. Okay. So this will send you to different parts of the arena. I'm well aware that these weighted ejectors can only shoot in specific directions, but if we just have it so that it, like, fires this way, and then this way, and then this way, and this one, like, fires just straight this way, and this one, like, fires here, and this one fires all the way over here, then that'll work. Also, this looks like a face a little bit. Like, if you ignore these two, that's just, like, a guy doing, like, a duck face or whatever. Anyway. Okay. Now, I'm not great at, like, parkour at all. I kind of don't really know what's actually possible in Minecraft. I think I also have speed. So would I be able to make that? Yes. Okay, so I think you can make a 3-block, maybe a 4-block jump. And then, I don't know. Why am I making a parkour game? I'm so bad at parkour, but it'll be fun. That's why I'm making it, because it'll be cool to make. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. I don't know. Yeah, and what I can do is I can have, like, rotational bearings in some of these. Yeah, I can literally just have a rotational bearing right here, and then, like, a gear shift here or whatever. Or, like, a gearbox here goes down and then a gear shift. Or a clutch, and have it so that, like, the person in the center presses a button on their pedestal, and it makes, like, a collection of them spin. I might actually have it so that, like, they're all, like, color-coded in some way. What's stopping whoever's on the base area? Not all of them will spin. Not all of them will spin. That'll stop whoever's on the base area from just, like, spamming everything spinning all the time and being unbeatable. Some of the things, like, one of them I think will set off basically just a gantry carriage that'll just slide a bar across an area, like a jump rope almost, and so you'll just have to jump over it and then you'll be good. And then I think one of them will, like, raise/lower certain ones as well. It'll just be a toggle to, like, change where things are. That's fun. I think that's interesting. And so, like, if you're on one that gets raised, great, you can't get anywhere from it, and great, nobody can get to you, but you can get a lot further now. Up. So yeah, it looks like 4 blocks is the absolute limit for average thingy. Sorry, I'm kind of just, like, really just winging this in every way. Oh my gosh, I need to make a Wand of Symmetry, actually. That will literally cut the time of this build in half. Oh, a lot of wands. Wow. Whoa, I'm in the bathroom now. Crazy. I was crouching. Okay. Wand of Damian. So precision mechanism and brass. And then 3 glass, an ender pearl, and obsidian. Yippee! How are the schemings going? Nice. I always forget that the top one is output. Very nice. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. If anyone's wondering, that's just me doing a Mickey Mouse impression. No real reason for it. I just do that sometimes. Let's put those there. I feel like I left behind. Why did I leave behind exactly 1? Okay. Why didn't I leave behind more than 1, you know? Okay. I just want to, like, poke around here just because it's been so long since I, like, actually went back here. Like, this is a cool area, and I'm really... it's cool. It's good. It's a nice one, and I'm gonna write this down. And I'll definitely be okay. Oh yeah, that goes all the way down. Anyway. I think I saw these come in. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. So, we gotta put these in here. I don't know why I'm doing my tenor voice right now. What an amazing performance, ladies and gentlemen! I don't remember most of the rest of his lines. Mike, Rebuild the set! Rebuild my kids! Anyway, I should absolutely just do like a video at some point where I literally just go in and I just like voice a bunch of Tenna's lines for like no actual reason other than he's funny. Actually, I should go in and just like voice like voice act my favorite scenes from Deltarune so far. Because there's some really good ones. I am a big fan of basically the entire monologue from the secret boss in Chapter 4. Boing. Yeah, I'm a big fan of basically that. By the way, do you guys like the little symbols there? I thought they looked fancy. Big fan of basically that whole monologue. I am also a big fan of... what is that? Still a little bit of light there. Oh well. Hang on. That is such a weird noise. Oh my gosh. I think Lonnie may have actually left the area using the thing. I'm a big fan of, like, I don't know if I mentioned this already, Susie's crash out in Chapter 4. It's just a really cool bit. Would you call that a crash out? I don't actually know. I think that it's at least a little bit of a crash out. I think that it's also... I actually do think that a part of that was basically Toby trying to point out, like, no, Rousey's not evil. He is a lonely boy. Yippee. Man, I didn't even, I mean, you know, he's called... Sorry, I feel really strongly about that whole, like, Rousey is evil theory from a few years ago, just because, like, I feel like it was so obvious that, like, no, Rousey's not evil and malicious for hiding things. He is a lonely kid, who has never had friends before. Anyway, I'm not gonna rant about Deltarune when I'm not playing Deltarune this time. There we go. Woo. Help. Help, I'm still going. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Now I'm actually gonna move that. I feel like this just, like, it feels like it has a, like a smaller footprint, you know? Okay. Whoa. Hey. That's a weird effect. Anyway. What the? Okay, so this is wacky. Got it. Oh, well, I can literally just, like... Ah, thank you very much for the follow, Merit. Welcome to the stream. I am struggling with the fun kind. One, two... And then this is... Okay. Okay. I don't entirely know how big this arena is going to become. But I feel like it's gonna be, like, wide rather than long, honestly. Like, I think the way that I want it to work is these will basically put you in, like, this corner, and you have to run across. This game will also need to become very different when Death gets back from vacation. Which is where they are right now. Okay. I feel like in a vanilla world, I would be so worried right now. Just on account of, like, oh, I could just fall into the void and die forever. And that'd suck, you know? Because, like, I have a lot of really cool stuff on me, and I have no recovery method right now. In a vanilla world. In this, I've just, you know, I've got leaps and bounds. I can just, you know, cast a leaping spell. I can also... I lost my train of thought. 1 second. There we go, yeah. I can also literally just, like... cast the original Starwalker. So right now, I'm kind of just building, like, a wacky flavor of grid. break that. Break that, that, and that. Because right now, yeah, this is all symmetrical. But now, my materials go out... Hang on. How did I do that? Oh, that's what my in button does. Good to know. Now it all will be consumed 4 times as fast instead of twice as fast. Woohoo! Did not mean to break all of that. It just worked out well. And now here and here... There we go. So there is, like, these little footholds that I don't think ever get moved. And then I think also part of it is, like, yeah, you know, you need to get through all of these various obstacles you'll be dealing with. But also, you need to make a larger jump in the middle. Now... I wonder why there's no, a long Y. Like, I wonder why you can't mirror the up and down with a wand of symmetry. Also, if you're wondering, has to stay in your hotbar the whole time. Also, we are almost on, like, the 3-hour mark of the stream, so I may be leaving pretty soon. So hopefully, if things all go to plan, then I will be releasing a video on Saturday that will be very cool, actually, and I'm very excited. Man, I'm excited for this weekend, honestly. It's gonna be freaking cool. I think there's also, I'm actually gonna add, like, some weirdly shaped ones. For example, this one is longer than usual. And this one is very cool. Here we go. Yeah, so if you are interested in more content from me, by the way, then, you know, you have, like, probably a vague understanding of the places you should be looking. Oh, this is actually really good shape, by the way. I am a big fan of this. I do think it's weird. Is this closer? I think it might be closer. Totally is. This one's closer than that one. you know, you've probably been on the internet before. I'm assuming that you know where I want you to go. You know, I've got a Patreon and a Ko-fi you should check out. If you oh, there I go. Woo, 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 ow, woo. There we go. Whoa. Wow. Anyway, if you're interested in more content from me, then, you know, I've got a Patreon, I've got a Ko-fi. There's my YouTube channel, like I mentioned. There should be a new video coming out shortly. And this is maybe too far, actually. And I've also got that 5th cell video that I worked very hard on, and if you guys would want to check that out, that would be sick. That's why it felt so huge, because I had pushed it out to make it a 5-block gap. How far is this? Too far. There we go. Yeah, so I believe that is just about everything from me for today. So as always, I hope that you have a lovely morning, noon, and I will see you again another time. Goodbye!